be showing you guys a get ready video with me. This was requested on my Instagram. I did a poll and you guys wanted to see how I get ready. Usually it just takes me like 30 minutes or less to get ready, just because I'm that quick and I don't want to spend too much time on my makeup. Depending on my skin as well, like sometimes if my skin's breaking out, I try not to put too much stuff on my skin, but for the sake of this video, I just went for it and caked myself up. So if you want to keep watching and see how I get ready, then keep watching. Alrighty, so this is my skin without any makeup on. As you can tell, it's not like the fun thing to do or show, but I mean this is why makeup is invented. I only have my contacts in because obviously I cannot see, but you can see I have a lot of acne scars, and right now my skin's breaking out, which I've been trying to control it. Bear with me. I will do a different video what I do to treat my acne and how to get rid of acne scars and all that stuff. So usually I like to take the Miniso eyebrow pencil, which you guys already saw. I love this eyebrow pencil in my last video. I'm going to take this and fill my eyebrows in. So let's do that here. Okay, so that's one eyebrow. And my eyebrows are already microbladed, so finding the shape isn't so hard for me to do. And you guys are probably wondering like, oh, if you already got them microbladed, then why I filled them in? The reason why I got them microbladed was because obviously I don't have any hair, but I also didn't want to go too thick because I felt like eyebrow styles always change every year, and who knows, like maybe the next year eyebrows are like thin eyebrows are in and thick eyebrows aren't. So I always wanted to keep my eyebrows in the middle. I usually like to start on my eyes, so let's do that. Okay, so I like to prime my lips with the Miniso's like this really bronzy eyeshadow base. You can see how dirty this is because I use this a lot. So I'm just gonna put this all over my lid and then go from there. So I look a little weird. Yeah, this is my favorite palette that I've been using these past couple months. So I'm just gonna use the brush, the Anastasia brush that it comes in the palette. And I like to take Isabel as my transition color. I like to use this and just pop that right on the crease, so that way it kind of blends everything out. And the cream itself will blend out too, So it's either I go for a mixture of Marina or Kim. One of these two. So usually I go for Marina. Marina all over the lid. So on top of the cream. And I pop that right there. Okay. And then next I like to take, usually I just leave it as is, but if I want that little definition, I would usually go into Violetta or NYC, and usually I always go for Violetta. So I'm gonna go for Violetta. And then using the same brush, I honestly don't like washing my brushes, so I try my best not to use so many brushes because I honestly hate washing my brushes. So I use the same brushes all the time. I don't use a brow bone color, I just leave it as is just because I put my highlight on my brow bone anyways, so there's no need for it. My favorite part, I don't wear any eyeliner anymore. I try to avoid it just because the eyes are already so heavy, and I always wear dramatic falsies, so I'm gonna take these ones. These ones are the Kiss Lashes in Midnight Revlon Precision Lash Glue. I just recently discovered this eyelash glue because the other one that I usually use from Daiso sold out, but I honestly really hate the dual one. It never stays on me for very long, and I always find it damages my fake eyelashes and I can't reuse them. So I usually just like the Revlon one. So much better, so easy, and it's so quick to apply. I don't really have to wait too long. I just like to stick it on. That way it gives me some time to move the eyelash around, and then sometimes I'll just use the end of a makeup brush and just pat everything in, especially the inner corners where they're being so difficult to sit down. That is the eyes so far. So the next part that I'm gonna go on to is obviously the fade. Take the Versali Rose Gold Elixir. So I'm gonna put this all over. I like to shake the little bottle. Put this on. I'm so rough with my face. But you can see my skin isn't the best right now. I'm breaking out, you know, time of the month that screws it up, but your girl's gotta look popping without the breakout. So I try to keep less product on it. So I'm gonna just take this and then see how it goes. So I'm just gonna take the Urban Decay, and I usually I've been really into these small kabuki brushes. I just use this one from Essence. It's just like a retractable travel size kabuki. Any kabuki is fine. I just been really into like pushing it into the skin as opposed to beauty blenders. So yeah, I've been really into these kabuki brushes. I'm so weird. I know this is not how you're supposed to do it, but this is just how I do it, okay? So don't judge me. I don't use a lot just because the only areas that I try to cover up is honestly this area, and the concealer will eventually cover up the under eyes, so I don't really focus on that. I just focus this mainly on my chin and my cheeks and my problematic. Oh my god, Ruben's here. Ruben's here. Hi, babe. How come you're back? I thought you were coming back in an hour.
It is an hour.
That hasn't been an hour. Whoa, are you lying to me? So I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. So I am just gonna put on some concealer, and the one I'm gonna be using is the Miniso one. I gotta get a new one, but I gotta get a new concealer. I've been using the Too Faced one and I thought that was okay, so I gotta look out for a new concealer. I heard the Shape Tape one from Tarte is good, but we'll see. If you know any good concealers, just leave a comment down below. Let's blend this out. It's weird that my boyfriend's home. I'm gonna take the Photo Balm foundation by The Balm, and I like to spread this all over my face, so let's do that. I like to put this on the areas where I applied this foundation. And then for the under eyes, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply the Airspun in full coverage, because your girl's got like full coverage. So now pat this in. Look at my hand. I put this underneath the cheekbones. It smells like baby powder, legit. Okay. So while this is all baking, I am just going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free Foundation in the shade Coconut, and I'm going to use this to contour my face. So, let's do that. And then, something lighter, I'm going to take the Mini Sue's contour side here. You guess that was from my other haul. And I'm gonna contour my nose because it's not so dark and I don't want it dark. And under the jawline as well, because I got some chubby checks. And I'm gonna take like a square kind of brush from Luxie. So let's do that. Like how Kim K says, do the 3. It's funny because she says whenever she has no time, she just uses bronzer as her blush. And I'm like the same thing too. I don't really like wearing blush. I feel like it's just something that I don't really need, but I can just go out with just bronzer because I like that look. Okie dokie. So that is all blended. Let me take this bronzer from NARS in the shade Casino. You can see I've hit pan on it. Oh, I grabbed too much. Oh, and I'm taking it on this e.l.f. or this Body Code blush brush. Honestly, it doesn't really care. I don't really care about my brushes, what brand they are, as long as they can do the job and they're not really like working on me, then whatever. And this is like a dollar store brush, that much brushes. And I'll put this on the nose as well. Take the old Kabuki brush and just sweep this under. Just remove all the excess powders that was on my face. Next, I'm going to go ahead and take this Anastasia blush. You guys already saw it in my haul, but I'm gonna take the peachy blush. I'm obsessed with like bronzy peachy colors to that sun-kissed glow. So I'm just gonna put that right on top of the bronzer, as you can see here. I'm gonna take the Becca little Becca mixed in with some Cover Facts. I kind of put the drops inside of this, so yeah, because I want that extra highlight glow. And I am going to pop this right on my nose, my brow bone, the temples of my cheek. I don't have nothing there. Cupid's bow, of course, can't miss out on that. I like to take one of these slanted brushes. This is from e.l.f. You can use any from the drugstore. And I like to start off with the brow bone. And then if I have any excess, I'll just put some right above my eyebrow. So that way there's not too much on my brush. You can see here So I'll take this highlighting brush. I just got this from the dollar store. Honestly, it was so cheap. It came in a set, so I decided I needed something like this. So tiny, so cute. It's shedding. Ew. So I'm gonna use these two together, the MAC Fix Plus and the MAC highlighter in Oh Darling. So I'll take these two, but first I am going to spray my face. I look wet. Anyways, I'm gonna grab the Oh Darling here. It's so new. And I'm gonna pop this right where I put my highlighter on. Oh, it's melting my blush. What the fuck? I put it too close. Oops. There we go. Now it looks a little bit better. I'm gonna put this on my nose and also on the high points of my brows, wherever I put the highlighter. So my lips, I'm just gonna take the Huda Beauty lip liner in the shade Trendsetter, and I'm just gonna line my lips like so. That's it. And then I'm gonna take the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Girlfriend. I honestly really like her formulas. They go on so smooth and buttery. And they're so pigmented, it's insane. So just when you think you're done, you need another thing. I'm gonna take this NYX Glam Lip Gloss in the shade Do the Hustle, this rose gold lip gloss, and this just completes everything. So since we're trying to go for that glowy look, might as well just go for it. So and I like to really pack this stuff on. Like I'll pack it to the point where my hair gets stuck on my lips. I just usually just go for this look whenever I am going out. My kind of everyday going out look. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not even going out anywhere, so I don't even know why. It's okay. Can't look too fabulous. Whenever I go out, I like to wear hair extensions, and I have a bunch of hair here, so my hair is not that long and it's not full, so I usually just resort to hair extensions. Honestly, it's the most easiest thing to put on. I really don't too much. I try to do this as quick as I can. I can get these suckers in like less than 5 minutes. And I also like the whole having full set of hair. And the weird part about these hair extensions is that I saw gray hair on one. I was like, what? Because I haven't found a gray hair on me yet, because I'm not in that age yet to get gray hairs. But I found one on the hair extension itself, and it was like the weirdest thing ever. I'm super lazy, so I don't really curl my hair extensions or my real hair to it, but it blends right in, so I don't need to curl it. So here, I'm gonna comb my natural hair and the extensions with it. And usually I just always put it behind my ears, like so. So all my pictures, you'll see me with my hair pushed back. It's so much fuller, longer, and yeah, so that is how I get ready. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys want to see next, and follow me on Instagram. So yeah, I'll leave it down below.